Welcome back to Money Hacks USA, where we make your money work smarter. Most people in their 20s and 30s lose over $200,000 by age 50 because of just a handful of repeated mistakes that compound silently. The average 25-year-old carries $3,000 in credit card debt and saves nothing for emergencies. That single pattern can cost them an extra decade of work later. In this deep dive, we break down 6 specific money mistakes using real numbers and examples so you can spot them fast and stop the bleed right now. We will look at exact percentages like the 78% of young adults who have no written budget and the 65% who skip retirement contributions entirely. You will see how missing compound growth on just $200 a month costs over $400,000 by retirement. These are not abstract ideas. They are the exact patterns that keep people stuck living paycheck to paycheck for 20 extra years. Stick around for the concrete fixes that actually move the needle. The first mistake hits 78% of adults under 35, operating without any written budget. Studies show people who track every dollar spend 23% less on non-essentials each month. Without a budget, the average person leaks $400 monthly on subscriptions, coffee, and takeout. They never add up. Start by listing last month's actual spending from bank statements. Categorize housing, food, transport, and entertainment. Set hard limits like $150 for eating out. Review the numbers every Sunday night for 10 minutes. One couple cut their food spending from $900 to $550 a month simply by writing it down first. That single change freed $4,200 a year they now route straight into investments. Without the written plan, most people keep guessing and the leaks continue for decades. Next is skipping an emergency fund, which 65% of people in their 20s and 30s never build. When a $1,200 car repair or medical bill hits, they reach for credit cards at 22% interest. That turns one problem into 5 years of payments. Aim for 3 months of expenses first, which averages $9,000 for most households. Start with $1,000 in a separate high-yield account earning at least 4%. Automate $50 from each paycheck until you hit the goal. People who keep this cash buffer avoid 80% of new debt spikes according to consumer data. One 28-year-old avoided $6,000 in interest simply because he had the fund ready when he lost his job for 2 months. Carrying credit card balances is mistake number 3 and costs the average young adult $1,800 in interest yearly. At 22% APR, a $3,000 balance takes 14 years to pay off if you only make minimums. List every card by interest rate and attack the highest first while paying minimums on the rest. Switching to a 0% balance transfer card for 18 months can save $800 in one move. Cut the cards you keep in your wallet down to 1 and pay the full balance every month. One 32-year-old paid off $14,000 in revolving debt in 22 months by using the avalanche method in extra side income. The interest savings alone equaled a full extra month of take-home pay each year. Lifestyle inflation sneaks in as raises arrive. The average earner boosts spending 80 cents for every extra dollar earned. A $5,000 raise turns into a bigger apartment, new car, and daily takeout instead of extra savings. Keep your lifestyle fixed for 12 months after any income jump and route the difference into investments. One 29-year-old kept driving the same car and saved the entire $650 monthly raise, which grew to $72,000 in 5 years at 8% returns. Track your fixed costs as a percentage of income and refuse to let them rise faster than 3% a year even when paychecks grow. Failing to invest for retirement early costs the most over time. Missing $200 a month from age 25 to 35 means losing $480,000 in future value at 7% average returns. Even at 30, you still lose $280,000 if you wait until 40 to start. Use any employer match first because it is free money equal to an instant 50 or 100% return. Put at least 10% of gross income into a tax-advantaged account like a 401k or IRA. One 34-year-old began contributing $300 monthly at age 28 and already has $52,000 working for her. Waiting just 5 more years would have cut that balance almost in half. Finally, many people ignore how late payments and high utilization wreck their credit score. A single 30-day late payment can drop your score 100 points and stay on record for 7 years. Keep utilization under 30% of your limit and set autopay for at least the minimum every month. One 27-year-old raised his score from 580 to 740 in 18 months by paying every bill on time and lowering balances. That move saved him $180 a month on a car loan and qualified him for a better apartment without a cosigner. Check your free reports quarterly and dispute any errors immediately. Quick recap of the 6 mistakes: no written budget leaks hundreds monthly, zero emergency cash forces high interest debt, carrying credit card balances drains $1,800 a year, lifestyle inflation eats every raise, skipping early retirement contributions costs hundreds of thousands later, and ignoring credit score impact raises borrowing costs for a decade. Fix them in order and your future self gains years of freedom. Subscribe to Money Hacks USA for more practical breakdowns that keep your money working harder. It is not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. Robert Kiyosaki.